Some trivia. All right.
I'm thinking about we just wing it this episode.
Welcome to our latest episode of Are You Up and Stuck?
We're not doing this, So, welcome to another episode of H Has a Problem. I don't know why he's addicted to this thing, but anyway, we just figured out what up and stuck means. It's nonsense. Welcome back to another episode of Are You Tickle-ish, where we try to tickle you with a feather and your brain. That's all we got. Thanks for tuning in.
That logo is dope, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you right away, like we talked about, we were going to bring up on the podcast about a couple different ideas for the logo, but I tell you, man, the brain and the feather, I don't know what the word for it is. I was trying to think about the word for it is, but I didn't really do well with school and whatnot. But it's like, it's simple, it's basic, but it's professional. It's, there's a word for it. Somebody will probably, send it to me like, dude, you're thinking of whatever it is. But anyway, hey, let's talk about our agenda today. So first up, we're going to revisit, because after the pod last week, the question that we asked the pod was, you're stuck, you're in a room with 100 other people, okay, or 99 other people. You have to beat them in a talent or skill to be able to leave this room. Now, on the pod, we felt like it went okay. We made some decent answers. I felt like we kind of came up with some stuff. But then, after our producers got involved, I believe KD said, I will knock all of the kids out. So there's some rules I don't think they followed. KD was.
It got really violent.
It took a turn. So
it got really
so we're gonna visit that. we're gonna spend some time on that for sure. But next up, what we are gonna do is we are gonna do a little segment. Who's the most overrated? So everybody's got a list of who's overrated, and I want to break it down: music, actor, and sports personality. And then recently, if you haven't been following the news, Tesla event, the AI, the autonomous taxi. So he launched robots. Basically, it was iRobot.
Crazy.
He basically had the iRobot movie, but he goes, "Hey, it's me, and this is all real." So,
creepy.
So we're definitely going to get into that. And then we do have a little segment. We got a little thing called producer games. Now, a lot of people had said some stuff. They like that when you guys challenge us with stuff that we're not ready for, like questions that, because you could see it in our face, we're like, well, so we're going to dabble in some of that. And then, we are going to, at the end, do our daily news segment. So let's just talk about kind of some of the things that had happened during the. Now, I want to break down the rules. Now, I had to really write this down because some of the stuff that was said during this, I believe. Let me see. So let's just recap the rules real quick. You're locked in a room, not forever. Okay.
There was hardly any rules though.
But you guys made up rules. I'll say what the rules are. Made up rules.
The rules change
no,
like
not
every
KD.
second.
This was Surge. Made up rules. Surge screamed, "If I don't win, I die." That was when he was going to give AIDS to everyone. So, no, we're not. No, we're not. No, you don't know. We're here. We're here. And then I believe I believe KD was he's like like fighting, like he was like, hey, I think I could take. I go, well, obviously. If it's 100 random people, the 90-year-old lady and the kid, you're not going to have to fight all of them. But for some reason, you guys had it locked in your head that you had to battle. And I think it was...
they brought grenades.
He said you had to challenge everyone. Fighting a toddler or a 90-year-old is what was said by... So, you guys, it skewed so bad. I was like, no one ever... Really Serge was screaming, if I don't win, I die. That's not a rule. No one ever said that. So... To clarify, it was what skill or talent he said bags, and I said maybe comedy or calf raises. He said giving AIDS to people, and he was talking about fighting 90-year-olds. So it took a turn. It was just, I mean, this was 2 hours.
Dude,
after.
it was for like 2 hours.
It was, so, and then it was what was the bomb thing? Who could? We start talking about throwing plutonium bombs in the mix. Are you killing them all at once? It screwed off pretty bad.
What was it?
If you had one weapon, one hand weapon, and you were going.
Oh, you were saying two guns or something. I was like, what about somebody just throws like a? But I guess you can also kill yourself with that. But just to clarify, so everybody knows, we spent several hours. I mean, we had neighbors come over. 288 stop. A lot of people called that one on us, but it worked. It worked out. But yeah, I just thought it was hilarious. Those two things were yelled out loud. If I don't win, I die. And I was like, he said, I'm gonna save my family. I was like, you're not dying anywhere. Like, he was screaming it. I was like, man, I don't know why you guys are wanting to kill everybody.
It got really dark for 2 hours.
I was like, well, and first I think what's more weird is I'm pretty sure I got this, like I saw like a Christian podcast doing this. Like, I was never talking. Well, I believe I could probably out-garden anyone. We're up here talking. We're talking, giving AIDS to 90-year-old women and beating up kids. Like, well, we skewed that one off. Oh, so just so you know, the stuff that we don't record, yeah, you know, it would probably put us away for a little bit longer. So I brought this up. So the who's the most rated category. This is a fun one for me because I feel like everybody has that. When you think about music, somebody has that musician. You're like, why are we doing this? And then everybody's got that actor, and then also like a sports personality. So I'll let you start with music. Okay. You know, who do you feel? Now, when I say overrated, I don't want, overrated just means this is all opinion. Everything on the show is all opinion. Literally. So whoever you feel like, whoever you're overrated might not be the same as mine.
I would say for music, I'll say Beyonce, man. I think they praise her too much for what she is. I don't know.
I think she
I don't like her dancing. I don't like her singing.
That country song was so garbage.
That is only Hector's opinion.
So all I'm gonna say about that country song she brought out, she just Googled country lyrics, put them all on a thing. She's like, yeah, fold them, hold them, hop on a horse, and I'm like, this is the worst in the world. I was like, I can't believe this is. And then I think everybody else kind of followed along when it got no.
Isn't she part of the Illuminati?
Well, we could, she's
part of a lot of things.
She was at the same hotel that old boy from One Direction just.
She was seen leaving a Diddy party, I think.
I said that, didn't I?
Allegedly.
I appreciate that. Allegedly. So anything that we say on the show, I have a lisp, so sometimes allegedly gets lost. So you can't sue us, any of us, because you'd be suing somebody with a
allegedly.
Like a handicap. You can't sue the handicap. So
no,
again,
man. I think that I don't know, man. I think she's just overrated. I think that she can. I think she puts out a song and it's like, oh my gosh, it's gold, and we gotta praise it, or maybe Jay-Z goes and pays millions of dollars to country radio stations to play her song so we can go on number one. Allegedly.
Hey, look, we're not here to go down.
We're going down that road, but go ahead.
We're going at this.
No, I mean, well, obviously,
rap industry right now. That's what we're doing.
Look, we don't have to do any of that. That stuff's being done.
I was gonna say Kendrick Lamar.
It'd be hard to say that because you kind of own it right now, but I don't want to. I'm not the person I chose. Actually, just recently celebrated something new. They went and crossed off one of the 7 deadly sins, adultery. That would be Cardi B. So when we think about overrated, somebody who's now I'm not saying that. Now again, allegedly, it's been proven that she's a cheating whore. I'm pregnant with
allegedly.
Allegedly. I think I did say allegedly that time. I think I did. But no, her music's garbage. It's wrote by somebody else for sure, because the way she tries to piece together a regular sentence, you're just like, I got to get the fuck out of here. I felt she's the customer on Black Friday that comes in at like 1 p.m. for the 7 a.m. deals, and she doesn't understand why it's not in stock. And I don't have time to talk to people like that, because those people are what we call stupid.
I knew he was going to go to the curse. Yeah, I called you.
Why would I not overreach? She's allowed to make money off of music. Can't do it. Can't do it. There's a level of like, I'm okay with anybody making money. Make money, do whatever. I mean, she came from like she started from a stripper to become what she is now. That's awesome, cool. But just she's just a terrible human. Sucks to see money go to somebody like this. Just a terrible human. But I don't mean to talk about your girlfriend like that. So I know you have an infatuation with chicks that look kind of like men or whatever. But
Get it all out, big guy.
paragraph 2. So. But no, I mean, I feel
out
like
of control, bro.
I
You're
feel
out
like
of
we all
control.
knew that was coming. But
No, for sure.
so, all right, it's the most overrated actor or actress, if you will.
Who you got?
All right, I'm gonna tell you why. So Cardi B was no, I'm just kidding. I did stop Fast and Furious when her dumb ass popped up. I shut that shit right off. Anyway, here's my thing. It's Jason Momoa. I can't take this guy seriously. Don't get me wrong, he beat the hell out of me. Okay, it's not something I'd say to his face, but he's just bad. He's just bad, and maybe it's because like nah, he's just bad. I can't find really a good thing. It was like I tried to watch that when he's in the new Fast and Furious.
Yeah, I would agree.
His role, he tries to play somebody that's kind of. He's got like a little feminine lisp. I don't know if he's trying to pretend like he's gay, but he's not a dude that should ever try that. It didn't work well. It's like somebody standing right behind him with a cue card, like, yes, we should steal these vehicles. Or wait, that's a question mark. Hang on, these vehicles. Is that good? No. He's not. Aquaman 1 and 2 were garbage. I didn't watch the second one. I can't understand it. The physics of it just blow me away. I don't get it.
It's hard to argue, but
Wait. Which ones? Which guy was it?
Jason Momoa. He was Aquaman.
Momoa.
Yeah.
There's one series on Apple TV that I think he was pretty
I
awesome.
got you. Saw it.
He said.
The blind or whatever
Yeah.
else. I thought he was pretty decent in Game of Thrones, but his role was not to speak a language that's
so it's
real
kind
and
of
just a
a
doggy
similar
style
kind of
bang a
aspect,
chick. So
yeah.
it was just bad, man. Like I couldn't. It was unbelievable. Like I tried to watch him a couple different things, man. The Aquamans were just garbage movies. Like I don't know who made these movies. I don't get it. I don't know how you can be underwater in a they're in this underwater like spaceship, if you will, whatever's floating underwater. But they're having a conversation like we are right now. But in the underwater thing, their hair's floating around because they're in the water. How do you talk underwater? Like certain things where they make this little, they go in this little area where they can speak, but they're talking in the underwater craft, if you will, but their hair's floating around like they're underwater. How are you communicating? How are you talking? And that was one scene. I was like, what's going on here? This doesn't make any sense.
Oh,
Their
no,
hair
he's
floating
never,
around
really,
like it's
he's
underwater.
never really caught my attention like that as an actor.
And maybe he just hasn't been in enough stuff, but everything he's in, I'm like, this is pretty bad. This is
I
boring.
think I watched Aquaman for like a second.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
That was it. I've heard what's that new movie with the Batman, the dude with the
Penguin?
No, the
Batman.
Joker, yeah.
Mm.
I've heard some
Well,
people
he's a
been
great
wanting-
actor. That movie's just terrible. Apparently, I didn't watch. I don't really.
I don't know, but what is Lady Gaga doing in movies though?
You know, she was pretty good in that Stars Born. She's actually a pretty good actress.
I agree.
Yeah, like surprisingly, because I was like, Lady Gaga. Like all I knew her from like some nonsense, but
It was surprising.
it was good. It was good. I almost kind of teared up towards the end of that movie. I was like,
Man, but Bradley Cooper can sing though, man. He can rip
yeah,
some notes.
he's a fucking awesome actor, man. He's actually really,
Well,
really
who
good,
is-
man. Yeah, what do you? He won for. I don't know what movie he.
The last movie I saw him in, I think it was the greatest work he's ever done. It was that black and white movie. It was amazing. He was a conductor. I forget the name of the movie. It blew my
A
mind.
black and white movie. There you go.
Yeah, it's black and white, but it ends in color because it kind of goes through like the time and age. So like by the time it's in color, it's in the 80s and 70s. El Maestro, I think it's called El Maestro.
Yeah. The
or
Maestro.
something.
The Maestro. Yeah. I remember seeing that. That was like he did like
an incredible movie. I wasn't sober for that movie, so it was amazing.
No, I don't really like to go into any movie. I can't watch movies in theaters. I got too antsy, restless legs. Can't handle it. So who you got actor wise?
Dude, I don't really watch a lot of stuff, movie wise, but there's this one guy who I don't know his name. He's in. You ever seen Pain and Gain
Say it.
with
Yep.
Mark Wahlberg?
Yep.
And what's that black guy?
The Rock. I mean, who's the other black guy in the movie? Wait,
Dude,
hold on. Are you talking about old boy? Hold on, Papa Doc?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Papa Doc?
Dude, I don't.
The new Captain America.
What?
Yeah, dude.
I like him.
What's
I'm
his name?
sorry, bro. I don't like that guy.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Anthony.
Anthony something, yeah.
I don't like him, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just.
I agree with H. Just something weird about him. Like, how did you get this far?
Yeah, like I don't know. And he's been in tons.
Anthony
of
Mackie?
movies, dude.
There it is. Yeah.
Like, he's good as
Yeah.
he's good as like the real comedies when he's like a dummy because it kind of fits him. Like, there's movies where he's like I think he started his career as like doing comedy movies, right?
I don't know, man. I've seen him in some serious movies. Like
All I
way
remember
back.
is him as he started as Papa Doc. I'm sure he was shit before that, but I mean, he
Papa
lost a
Doc.
battle rap to Eminem, so it's a rough.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, my, yeah, he was.
And Clarence has his parents have a real nice marriage.
Yeah,
Alright.
man. I just can't. I don't know. I just can't get into that
I mean, I
guy.
can
I
see
think
that.
he's.
All right, so sports personality. Now, I went ahead and I don't think I'm probably alone in this, but I went ahead and I chose an athlete that had said on live TV, "I'm more concerned with getting my rebound than the ball going in the hoop." Now, I said she. This is a female WNBA player who is the most uncoordinated human I've ever seen play basketball.
Dude,
I was-
You take mine.
It's Angel Reese. Sorry, I didn't mean to do it, but she literally is terrible at the game of basketball. I can't watch her dribble the ball. It's bad. It's bad. And she literally,
layup.
dude, it's so bad. It's so bad. She literally is owning the rebounds, every record for rebounds because she can't make a basket. It's so bad to watch, and every sports person out there when they watch her play basketball is like, yeah, this is.
She's
this
not
is
coordinated at all, dude. At all. It's so awkward
She shot
watching
a three.
her dribble.
She shot a three and hit the square all the way to the side. Like if you're shooting at the backboard right in the square, missed it by like it. It's bad. But then she gets on it. She's always just wants attention. I get it. Whatever. She said
She kind of has to though. I don't really blame her for that because I think she's just kind of riding this wave.
Yep, she's playing her. I mean, hey, because
with
I mean,
the villain. Oh.
yeah, she got to do something because it's not skills. It's not skills. But then she got on it yesterday. She goes, "I can't even afford to live in my apartment that's $8,000 a month." I'm like, you are such an asshole. I don't mean to say
What's
that
her
to a
salary
female.
a year? I think it's like
but-
70.
Yeah,
or so,
but
70
if $8,000 let's do the math. If you make 73 a year and you spend 8,000 a month, you don't get to live there past 7 months. So I mean, why are you complaining? You did something wrong. You're supposed to be a role model. Maybe if you have 73,000, I know she probably has other whatever endorsements and stuff. Maybe if you make 70 grand a year, don't buy a home that's going to cost you 100,000 a year. That would be step one. Maybe I don't know. It's terrible. Like if this type of person is supposed to be I'm not saying every sport person is supposed to be a role model. I'm not saying that. I get that. People play the villain. But get your facts right. I'm more concerned with getting my own rebound and the ball going in. That's like going to a job interview. Now, I'm really more concerned about not showing up to work than clocking in. Now, do you have a problem with me not showing up here? That's just dumb.
I mean, I don't know, man. I think she's hating, but she's got to do what she got to do because she's got to get paid and she got to create
Right.
some attention.
And if you ain't got no fucking talent, you got to try something. I mean, that's why OnlyFans, you can market here in 3 years. That's where sure her career will turn out. Because,
Oh, definitely, bro.
Better not
she'll
eat.
afford her rent there.
hey, it ain't
Or her
gonna,
mortgage or whatever she got
it
going
ain't
on.
gonna be that, but So who you got? Did I steal yours?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, at least somebody's in agreement with it. I think
Angel-
everybody's in
Angel
agreement.
Reese is-
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's just too much. I can't. I don't have time for all. Like, I don't want to see people that excel in things, but just to complain about nonsense, like, come on.
Now let me throw someone in there that I've thought about, but he's not playing anymore. But I do see him because he's got a podcast now. But I would say Cam Newton.
He went to a Super Bowl, did win
Because-
one MVP.
I don't know, man. I just feel like he was too much talk, and I know he went to the. He did go to the.
He went to Super Bowl, yeah, and then he won. We won one MVP. But yeah, I mean, it's yeah.
Dude, he was huge.
I think he went against Peyton Manning, right?
No, he was NFC that year. He would have went to. I thought that was a Brady event. I thought that was a Brady event. Manning only went to two. He beat the Bears, and then
05.
yeah, they lost. Then he lost to Drew Brees in 08 or
He
09.
was so jacked. He looked like a superhero out there.
Cam, that year he did, dude. I feel like he was juicing for sure.
I mean, they test for some of
Heavily.
that. Yeah. Well, shit, man. Hey, so I know you, because me and you, we've always been kind of Elon. I mean, fans and or followers. We kind of like what he's
Sure,
doing,
sure.
So this, it was kind of crazy because the AI event popped up, and I'm kind of looking forward to it because I've always been into, I always invest in Tesla. I think I like his. He's a dude doing it on his own. Like what I like about Tesla, and again, maybe all of his.
For sure.
All of
man.
us,
He's-
yeah, I don't care what he follows, who he votes for. All that. I don't care about that. I'm saying like when we talk about like what technology does for people is
Insane, man.
he launches and then he has a whole gang of these robots come out. So $20K, you can have a robot now.
20 to 30.
So I have
Would you?
two questions. First off, these robots they'll do anything you want them to do. Now, just like VR, everyone's first thing they're gonna do is how do I bust a nut off of this? Hey, I'm not gonna lie, everybody that put that VR headset at home first day, there was nobody at home. Yeah, they went into it. It's a little weird, wraps me up too much. But anyway, I feel like this is the first step towards just go ahead and alleviating companionship. This is like a wife replacement device. Like this is scary because if you can have something, no one would need any type of companionship anymore. It almost would be, and this is my own philosophy. Again, I graduated from Adams, barely. I did go to college for 8 years.
Go Eagles.
Only got 4 credits. But I kept trying to go back though. I was like trying to get that doctorate. Apparently, you got to stay or whatever. So it's just my idea of things. But think about this: you have a device. I don't know if you can say that. I'm sure down the road they're like, "How you called a robot a device?" Get canceled 10 years later. But anyway, these robot things, they can do laundry, dishes, take care of the kids. They can do every single thing perfect. And all you got to do is say, "Hey, we're time to get real weird, and this time I want you to do whatever you want." So there's an endless amount of things you can have. Someone, it's like basically the need for companionship. It's where we think I want to have this. That's a scary moment, like because
That's creepy, dude. I don't know. I feel like if I own one, he'd definitely not be sleeping in the house. I would put him in a shed or something. Yeah, man. What is
you're
this
gonna
thing
start
turned?
the robot apocalypse. You stay outside, the robot. He's out there just
This
just
is
stewing.
like iRobot
Oh,
all over again, bro.
Oh, I'm not good enough to be inside, Hector. Well, it turns red. You gonna make me stay outside, but your cat can be inside? Plotting on shit. He's just outside
Bro,
your
it is
window.
so creepy, man. Think
Breathe.
about.
Let me in, Hector. How do you have breath? I learned. Oh man, you gotta get.
How often do you have to charge these things?
I don't know, man. Probably that'd be the worst if it stops right in the middle of it. Becky, I told you to let me know when you're low on reserves. Man, we gotta
it's-
start all over.
It's so
Let me
crazy.
find my
how-
Bluetooth.
It's so crazy how these things talk to you. Like you can have a conversation with these things, and they just talk to you right back. Pow, pow, pow. It's like,
I mean, I feel like that's a scary thing though, because you think about like when you're just going over things it can do for you. I'm like, so it'll just it'll just do
I
everything.
think the scary part is adding AI to this. That's the scary part.
I think
Dude, but
I think that's how it becomes a robot is by AI. I mean, there's got to be some type of.
That's the scary part.
now, would you own one?
Man, hey, look, I'm on the wave of I buy technology a couple years after it, get all the bugs out. Because that seems like a really bad bug. Some dude sitting in his house, hey, All right, robot, time to beat me off. Somehow grips too wrong, yanks his thing off. Just see a robot run down the street with a dick in his hand. See, I'd rather have, let me get batch 3. You know, I'm not saying that's the first thing I'm going to do, but, you know, it's in the cards.
That's when the Tesla stock goes down.
Yeah.
So that's what I buy. When
Tesla stock dropped after violent hand jobs from the robots.
Optimus just kills a little girl.
Optimus just ripped off a man named Hector's penis.
It says it can walk your dog. That's crazy.
I mean, think about it, man. Like, it's like, I mean, think about like these, like the autonomous taxis. So, I mean, think about the profitability of this. So now Elon's like, hey, guys, I got 10,000 of these autonomous taxis doing a franchise. 250 grand, you buy 5. They just do work.
Yeah.
They just go out and do their thing. It's safer than a regular vehicle. Like you so you just get income coming in, and your taxi, your autonomous vehicle, is just doing whatever it's doing. And then when it's tired, it'll just creep over to the mall, charge itself up, grab some chow Cajun, head back out. You know, hey, you know.
Now, what's
that bourbon chicken in there?
But that's the thing, though. Like, how long does this battery charge? Like, how long does it take? How long? You know, how many miles
if you're a taxi,
you get out
all
of a
over
charge?
town, man, you be good checked overnight. It's all like 250 miles. If you're just driving people around all town, they'll just stop. Sure, they'll probably have like the solar roofs, whole thing made out of solar roof. Just a robot in there, just beating you off while you're driving around.
Guy always beating someone off.
Listen, I mean, you know, I just feel like robots.
I don't know, man. I think Elon has that dude is crazy, man. And then he landed the rocket back on the thing. He was able to.
That's what blows me away, man. So we have, we have one man who is launching rockets into space, saying we can terraform Mars and live there, all this other stuff, and our tax money is not going to this guy. He's doing it on his own. So I mean, it just.
Some of it is going to him.
I mean, a little.
He has military contracts.
Yeah, I mean that's the SpaceX stuff, but it's like, why would we? I mean, I guess it makes sense, but it's like we have one dude that's he's just the innovator. He's out there saying, hey, we can do all this. The government's like, yeah, but we don't really got the money for that. We're sending trillions elsewhere. We don't really got. And Elon's like, well, I'll do it with my own wallet. You guys cool with that? Yeah. Mind if I send a Tesla up there? You guys, if you're not using that space by the moon, if I could just grab that area, throw some satellites up there, get everybody's cell phones for free out of his pocket. Areas that don't even have lights, they can connect to the internet.
Satellites you sent up there too, Starlink.
You can go. That's just crazy. That's what we need, though. We need those innovative cowboys to go out there and say, hey, I'm just gonna do it. You know, until somebody kills him because he's getting too big. But
and then you heard about those 2 astronauts that went on a mission. I think it's like a few months ago, and it was like for like 8 or 10 days.
And stuck up there or something.
And they're stuck up there now.
Up and stuck.
Up and stuck. They're up and stuck.
And is it not a one male and one female?
Yeah. So like.
We're already done. We just had that whole conversation ourselves. Yes, we would probably take advantage of that situation.
You think that?
Watch the semen float around. Oh! Ah! I don't want it on me. Floating around me. Get it!
Hey, are they married?
Loose. It's loose.
Is their marriage gonna hold?
I mean, what do you say? What do you? Hey, I'm on the way. Tell him meet me outside. Well, I don't know how to get there, but
guess who they called though to come save them? Elon.
Oh, I was gonna say Joe Biden.
Yeah, I guess he's building something. He can't come. He won't have it ready until
you got like a certain
February 2025.
Yeah, you got like certain time. You have to you can't just go fly there. Like you got to use the gravitational pull and all that. Like, but that's what's crazy. It's like you got to It's like basically he's like Iron Man. He's like Tony Stark. It's like our Tony Stark. He's like, what do you guys can't figure out robots? I got 700 of them. Come on out. Just a mess up and come out. I'm like, oh, we need gasoline to run cars. That's the only thing that's ever going to run cars ever. We don't have enough sun. Like, just every day the sun. Well, here's 1,000 vehicles doing everything you wanted to. I was like, well, that's stupid. That's not going to work. He's like, well, you'd have to pay for it. It's me. So
we need Elon, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting on that stock to go down.
I just buy it whenever it tells me like it's a little low. I'm like, let me get in there. Let me get in there. So, a little producer segment we wanted to do. Now we had our producers. We don't know. Hit us with questions. So they're gonna ask us,
away,
and
bro.
we're gonna figure it out right now. They're gonna
Ask
rapid fire
away.
some stuff.
This is what Becky wanted me to ask.
Becky,
Oh, here
shout
it
out to
comes.
Becky. She left early.
No, I didn't do my tax paperwork, and I'm not claiming to.
She said that she wanted the audience to get to know you a little bit more. So she just said, hey, make sure you ask these questions today. All right? For your audience, for your fans.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Becky.
Go ahead, Becky.
All right.
Did she write them down?
She wrote them down, but they're very quick. They're just this or that questions. All right, guys? Here we go. City of life or countryside?
City life. Now are we talking? Can I ask questions?
Yeah.
Okay. Now am I talking city life like Chicago? I don't have a car and I only go shop at the bodega.
Yes.
Okay. Well, now then are we talking country life? Where like, oh, you may stop by? All right, cool. I'm out in LaGrange County and it's like an hour and a half.
Like,
Oh. I gotta go city life, bro.
City life.
Give me that bodega,
City
no
life.
car.
City life. City life.
I can't be out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, my daughter's dying. She needs a shot of something. Well, hang on. Hop in the car. We'll leave. Yeah, too much.
Go get it.
City life?
I gotta go city life. Yeah.
City life.
All right.
Convenience.
That's a good question.
If you were stuck in one...
Open the stuff.
Don't say room with 100 people.
No,
Don't say.
no. If you were stuck in a season, what would it be? Summer?
Fall.
Summer.
Fall?
Least allergies, because spring, it's like getting fucked with a dandelion. That's
all
not
you,
that's
bro.
all. It's all just swollen. And all summer, I'm a sweaty dude. Give me fall, because my fall
Yeah.
allergies are a little. That's biking season.
I know I can always find you at home.
Yep.
And going nowhere.
Yeah. What you got?
I'll go summer.
Oh, summer. Yep. Yeah, you handle the heat well. I don't do that.
I was born to heat, bro.
One thing that you guys can't live without.
Food.
Friends.
Oh.
Well, yeah, that's easy. That's too easy. Food, yeah. I guess I would have been like water. I mean, technically, water for. I guess you're talking like Bear Grylls. I was talking about life and happiness. I'm over here with 7 friends and no food. Hector's just smiling at me. Yeah, wrong choice, man. I'm like, I didn't ask enough questions.
I'm sticking
I
to
got all
my
these
answer.
friends.
I'm
Who we
sticking
eating?
to my answer.
Who we eating?
This one's pretty easy, but it says a lot about you. Are you a dog or a cat person?
Dog, yeah.
Oh man, that's a tough one because I love cats, but I'm allergic, so I can't interact with them. So I have to say dogs. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Great answer.
I don't know how I feel about that answer, bro.
dude, I love cats, but I can't. I'm allergic, so I can't really.
It's like you're living a lie throughout your whole life.
I love dogs though, but you know, cats. I think they're cool as hell.
I think
They look like little tigers.
yeah. I think in the grand scheme of things, cats are assholes.
Yes,
They are.
They are.
100%. And dogs, in a good way, a stupid loyalty. In a good way. I mean, in the most positive way I can. Like they're divine. I guess I don't mean stupid. Like they're unmatched loyalty to you. Like they'll be
They're
like,
loyal.
damn, this dude got.
The cat, that motherfucker will turn.
Cat,
on
yeah,
you.
that's I don't understand. They're yeah. I was talking to Craig about this earlier. I was attacked by my buddy's cat. My buddy's cat is. I have never seen a cat go buck wild like this. We're just in his room. We're young, you know. We're young. We're in his room. He had these like bunk beds, right? This cat just goes, starts taking off, like running around the walls, and it stops by to scratch at us. So I used him as a human shield. I was like, get your cat, because I was literally in circles, stopped by to go, get your cat. He's running on like across the bed, the wall, and everything. I was like, what is going on? I was using him as a human shield. He was a little guy.
You get them under control.
I wasn't getting attacked by that damn cat. Ladies and gentlemen, your weekly news segment. Well, from baby oil spiked with date rape drugs to parties with minors, here's your weekly P. Diddy update. So this week, a lot has happened in the P. Diddy case. The trial date has been set for May 2025. He's being indicted on racketeering, sex trafficking, and kidnapping. They also recently found 96 recording devices, including cameras and phones. And they also, some new information came to light of a group of underage children allegedly being at a Diddy freak-off. Now, in a statement allegedly released from P. Diddy's team, we have evidence that can support there were no children seen or present at the party in question because they were lost in shipping. That's your weekly news update. Now, remember...
Took me a second. I was like,
I was waiting.
Wait a minute.
Letting him marinate.
Wait a minute.
Watch your kids, folks.
Oh my god.
That's why I leave my kids on the dresser in a sock.
Shipping and receiving.
What's that?
Shipping and receiving.
Yes. We had a ship.
Lost the package.
This is Amazon. We have a shipment for the freak off, but that's a real thing that happened. So, thank you for tuning in again to the Diddy news. And are you ticklish?
Are you?
Let's figure it out, man. Cut.